You can hear me. I'm just doing a little walk. I should clean the camera. Hold on. I should have done that first. Okay. Hopefully, I'm testing a couple things. I'm testing the signal where I am if I go outside for cell reception, and then trying to use this dang gimbal. Because you know how I feel about it. I love what the gimbal can do, but I'm still figuring it out. Let's see here. Make sure I got the chat pulled up. Can you guys tell me in the chat how well you can hear and see? Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so I'm at my stepmom's, and I just walked out of the house. And this is the bay that we're on. Oh, audio and video is good. That's awesome. Awesome. My sister is coming to pick me up so we can go grab some food. But I thought I would walk out here. What does the sign say? Private property, hunting, fishing, trapping, or trespassing for any. Okay, well, I'm not doing any of those things. How gorgeous this is. That's a clubhouse where there's the pool, the bay. Let's go over here. I figure we could just sit, have a chat, watch the water, maybe hear some creatures. Got to talk a bit louder? Okay, good point. I'll try and do that. Across the way is a military base. In fact, I'll walk out a little bit so you can see it. But you can see it off in the distance. Let's see, did your dad know where's Robert Rodman? I don't know. Could have. I'm on Oahu. Yeah, the wind will always be a thing. I'll try and speak louder. Wow, you can hear the waves too. That's amazing. Oh, it totally has great energy. So let's see how far I can go out. It'll get really, really fast. It's a little boat launch here. Yeah, I bet you guys are happy I figured out the gimbal. It does make it less bouncing around, which is awesome. Let's see, I'm gonna cop a squat over here while I wait for my sister. I should sit where I can see her in case she pulls up. Let's go over here. Let's see, that looks like a seat. Make sure there's no bugs. No gecko. Ah! Ooh, that's a loose one. All right, so here we are. Yeah, I was just saying, I will never have the opportunity to visit Hawaii. Thank you for sharing a bit of your paradise. Yes, and never say never. The clouds. Enjoy just the lapping water and the wind. I hope this brings you a break in your day. It may be a weird question, but here I go. How come you don't live in Hawaii? Is it because it's more expensive than the main island, the mainland? Yes, in large part. Many of my family have had to sell their homes and move away. my dad was living on what's called Hawaiian homestead property, where you own the house, but you lease the land for 100 years. Otherwise, it's pretty much not affordable, especially here on Oahu. I mean, to really get a 3-bedroom, 2-bath that you would need to do a lot of work to is over $1 million, and that is not even on the water. I forget which island and which city was the most expensive, but no doubt somewhere in Hawaii. Hey, Grace Kelly, good to see you there. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. Where is the waterfall? Where is the waterfall? I remember there was a waterfall. Hey, Diane. All right. I gotta remember where it is. I think it's down this path. Morning. Is it down this way that the waterfall is? I forget. I'm visiting my stepmom.
Oh yeah, just go down that little lane.
That way, right? Okay, cool. Thank you. Hopefully the signal holds. Well, they really don't want people trespassing here. Definitely getting that message. Just gonna walk down here because I have not been here in years. And if I remember correctly, there is a little, like a waterfall or something down here. Oh, I should text my sister. Can I text? No. We'll look quick and then I'll go back to where she can see me when she comes to pick me up. We're gonna go eat. That's right, you go down the path. Now I'm remembering. A little bit less windy back here too. Yeah, private property, we get it with the signs already. I should have asked him how far it was. Just gonna keep walking. The vegetation is amazing. Right, isn't it beautiful? Yeah, it's so gorgeous. And this is just around where she lives. Like, this is a neighborhood. But to get back to that earlier question, it is super expensive to live here. But also, I like the seasons. I love coming home, don't get me wrong. It's just so recharging, but I love the seasons, and I have roots now in Minnesota. It's where my kids grew up. It's where my grandkids are. I could see living here part-time. But, you know, life goal. It'd be nice to have a place in both. Although, you know, I can stay with family. On Oahu anyways. On the Big Island, we have to do a short-term rental when we're there. Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? Okay, I can hear the waterfall, so I know we're getting close. On our waterfall hunt this morning, or whatever's for you guys. Just texting me. Okay. Wow, it's so different from how I remember it. Here we go. Oh, you're looking at snow? I want to be able to show you guys as many great views as possible throughout the trip. Let's see. Okay. Oh, can you guys see the little waterfall? I think I can walk. Yeah, I can walk back here. This is, well, we're gonna find out. That's what we're doing. F around and find out Hawaiian style. I thought those were snakes in the grass. It's not. I had to remember that. I don't think we have snakes here. Snakes in Minnesota. All right. Here we are. I'm on Oahu. I haven't even left the complex yet where I'm staying. Isn't it gorgeous? This goes down this canal here, and then hooks up with the bay down there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to come spend more time out here. That Granny, you got to take your phone with you to pee. Just mute it. Well, actually, no. I always forget that I can't hear you guys. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh. One of many reasons why it is so healing here. There's just something so magical about the land and everything about it. Oh, cool. Rochelle, you lived on the North Shore? Nice. Cool. My dad was a lifeguard at Waimea Bay. We originally, when mostly my sisters have really taken the lead, thank goodness, on a lot of the planning for our dad's celebration of life and the different things we're going to be doing. Because, the last thing that, no one likes planning a funeral or anything like that, but with everything else going on, I just couldn't. But I did show up. Bad Phaeton, you got to watch it on the replay if you can't watch now, or you say you can't watch because it just makes you feel homesick. But I got a cramp on me. Yeah, it's super, super relaxing. I wonder if I can zoom in. Yeah, I can. Wow. Definitely a world away from the UK, but it's so gorgeous. It'll absolutely be good for me. Oh, that's so true about the color green. Kelly Copter! Thank you for the super girl. Oh, Kelly, I miss you so much. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, it is Are You Gelling? And I haven't even left the complex of where my stepmom lives. Oh yeah, the pineapple in Hawaii is like no other place. Helicopter, we need to maybe even do a video from here if we can make the time work, just because at a minimum we need to get on a video call so you and I can catch up. But I would love to do a video together. ASMR nature footage. I would need a good mic for that, right? I brought my mic, but okay, let's go back down this way. My sister's coming in a little bit. Look at that. Is that fish? Oh, it is fish. You can see fish from here. Must be a nice spot to come out and have some coffee in the morning. There's this wall you can sit on. Yeah, it's so pretty. Paula, the greens were lau lau. It's got butterfish in it and usually Kahlua pork, and it's wrapped in a tea leaf. So good. I can't believe I ate the whole thing. I was like, oh, I'm not even that hungry. But once I got going, I was like a hungry hippo. I ate that like it was my last meal. So good. Oh, and we haven't even begun. I haven't even left the property yet. I'm I'm so glad. One of my favorite things outside of handing Scientology their ass is sharing Hawaii with people. I have a lot of friends or people who reach out. Things have changed a lot here on Oahu as far as what to do, but I've got my favorite spots. I don't know what the birds were. I saw them on the porch though, so they might be there when we go back. But there's definitely a lot of birds, which is fabulous. What I could do without is the outdoor cat that kept meowing by my window. I am allergic to cats, so all I could think of is, oh, I hope the cat fur or dander isn't coming through the door, the screen door. I ended up just shutting the door. And then I put on some white noise, which sucked because I can actually hear the water from the bedroom, but I had to shut that door on account of that cat. Okay. Let's go down this way. One thing I really love about Hawaii is the trees. Look at this. Just the way that it just grows together and out. Ooh, here's something scurrying behind me. Beautiful. Is that bird of paradise? Anybody know their flowers? I think, is that bird of paradise? You see it? I think it might be. And look at this, these kind of trees here too. There's just such a great mix. Oh, now I'm back by the wind, which is great because it was getting hot. In fact, oh, get my hat off. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. We'll probably get some good pool time in at some point. A torch flower, is that what it is? Casey Cat, thank you so much for the super chat. Have a beautiful trip with your family, Natalie, and a lovely send-off for your dad. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I'm starting to get excited about being here. It was so hard for me to make the decision to come. I did not want to leave Tony. I still don't want to, but he's right. This is important. And I want to be able to honor my dad and be with my family. And Tony is in good hands. I met with a few of his doctors before I left just to I know they can't guarantee things, but I tried to get them to. Check this out. Sounds like some work's going on. Yep, neuropsych is totally what I need. Oh, did you guys see that bird? Oh, a lot of bird action going on here. Okay, let's walk back this way. Oh, I'm so glad I brought the gimbal. This is so much better. I wish I had this in Clearwater. Yeah, Waikiki is like you're standing in the middle of downtown. I don't know why anybody stays there. Is this near Hawaii Kai? Maybe 30, 35 minutes. Casey Cat, thank you. BTW. Oh, and if you all could hit the like button too, that'd be super helpful. Work on those notifications. Slamming that algorithm. Look at the tree just goes into the water. It's just so nice. Let's go this way. Miss D, thank you so much for the super chat. What would you say though? Have a wonderful trip. I know going home can be so healing. Yes, very much so. And this is the island I grew up on. But for the last several years, I've been spending more time on the Big Island because that's where my dad and my grandma were. And what I like about the Big Island is it's not as crowded. parts of it, like during Kona, but I'm usually on the Kohala coast, and it's just not as crowded. You can still get around, but Oahu's gotten real crowded. When we go to the North Shore, it's going to take forever. Diane, thank you for being a member for a month. Where's the best place for a quick trip? What island? Honestly, I would go to the Big Island. And the other reason is this. Hold on, let me try to get out of the wind. The short-term rentals are limited here on Oahu, but on the Big Island, there's still quite a few. So you have more options for where you can stay. If you come to Oahu and you need a short-term rental, you're going to be very limited. Oh, I'm not trespassing. All right, let's see here. Keep an eye out for this one. Let's sit over here. You know, for poke, I like to go to Foodland, the grocery store, because they have a poke bar. All kinds of poke. And it's so good. Yep, Sharon, you're so right. I'm on, what side of the island are best? Well, on the Big Island, I like the Kohala Coast, because I feel like Kona's too busy. Ian, you can't hear. Hawaii's nice. My daughters are. So did you guys hear that boom? That has to be the military base. I've been hearing it all morning. How do you feel about tourism in the islands? I've heard some things about the industry. Tourism is here to stay in the islands. It's as much as, you know, many Native Hawaiians would like to see Hawaii restored to what it once was. I just don't think it's realistic because so many people depend on tourism for their income. And most people in Hawaii are very, you know, welcoming to tourists as long as tourists are respectful. People in Hawaii are super friendly and really like low key. If you show up and you're obnoxious and entitled, they will not be nice to you. But if you're the opposite of that and you have aloha and kindness, they will bend over backwards for you. Yeah, that really is how it is. It's probably like that anywhere, but people in Hawaii, there's just an extra friendliness to them because of the whole aloha spirit. It's so much a part of the community. Our other sister is probably on a plane right now, flying in, and more family will be arriving between now and Friday. You can feel the breeze, that's awesome. Glad you made another live. Whoop, whoop. Hit that like button. A fishing pole and a lounge chair, that is totally what Tony would be doing right now if he was here. Oh, I should have reminded him that I was going live. I want to do a lot of lives as well because it's a great way for Tony to hop on when he can, or to catch it on the replay. Yeah, and for those who didn't see, I'll show you on this side. This is like a little boat launch. A little more quiet on this side. No, Dogs Unite. Tony did not get to come. He has to stay behind and get started on treatment. Oh, good, my sister's on the way. He got some new meds, which are actually really helping him. He was in a lot of pain and discomfort for a while and not sleeping because of it. The cancer that's in the lymph nodes in his neck is causing this swelling, and it makes him feel like he's being choked, which is not a pleasant experience. But the medicine really helps. So I felt way more comfortable by yesterday coming and leaving him in the hands of the family. Oh, I'm so glad it's feeding your soul. Mine too. Yeah, and Tony kept pushing me. You know, we have such a haul. We have some very difficult times ahead with what he needs to do with treatment and just the progression of his cancer, that they're right. This was the right thing to do, to come and have closure with my dad and kind of recharge myself and be ready to, although I don't think there's any way to get ready for what's to come, but this isn't a bad way to at least try. Oh, Casey Cat, I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh no. Well, sending you healing vibes for sure. Oh, you're going for your daughter's birthday. That's awesome. Yeah, and thank you for the healing thoughts and prayers too for Tony. I chatted with him a little bit this morning, but I want to do a FaceTime with him. Thank you, Diana. I'm glad I decided to go too. It was very, it was the right thing to do. I'm feeling that now more and more, and just needing to be here for my family. I've been so wrapped up in my own world in ways with what's been happening with Tony, and God bless my sisters. They put everything together, the planning, the coordinating. They just know that it's like weekend at Bernie's, and I'm Bernie. They're just gonna have to prop me up. Prop me up and tell me where to go. Hey, Joe. I appreciate that. That's why I told you guys, we're all going to Hawaii. You are coming with me. Oh, Kathy, or Kelly, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's awesome, Casey Cat. Okay, let's go over by the porch and see if those birds are there. Oh, I'm so hungry. I think we're gonna go get sushi. Let's see if we can sneak up on the birds. We must be very, very quiet. Karen, you can borrow my Hawaiian family, yes. See, the birds were right over here. Oh, there's one. Oh no, that's not a bird. That is a bird. Yep, clever. I agree. Where'd it go? Oh, there. Do you guys see it? Can you see the bird? Are you the loud one? If I remember correctly, the really loud bird that if you caught my live this morning you heard is a small bird. It sounds humongous. All right, let's see. Sometimes they're up here. And that's where we were, right down there. 80 windward and Malka showers. Yeah. My sister's 10 minutes from here. And my stepmom was saying that the weather could be so different. I forgot about that. Yeah, the sushi is great. I'm looking for the birds. I can hear them. Oh, there. Damn it, I scared it away. Hey there, Leo. Takes forever to get there from Toronto. Your fibromyalgia would be killing you. Yeah, it took me. Well, I had to go to the West Coast. I think you would probably have to do the same thing. There, did you see the bird? No, I didn't get my malasadas yet. I had to do some work. Oh, which reminds me, I have one more thing to do before we go. Should run in and do that. Ah, Kelly, that's funny. I'm so glad. I have to have the microphone to say it properly, but it's just my way of pointing out the ridiculousness of it. Hold on, I think I can put this stand down here. Yeah, the weather kind of, I mean, it's pretty predictable, short of there being a storm or something like that. I cannot wait to get out on the North Shore. Yeah, thank you, Lori Plays. Me too. Me too. I don't know what the loud bird is. Now, my sister Lana, who's going to be here tonight, Lana, she's a birder, so she would know. I just forget. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, that's true. There can be hurricanes, yes. In fact, one of the times that I was here with my sisters, I gotta say, last few times I've been here with my sisters, there's been shenanigans and getting caught where a hurricane was heading right for us. So we were on the side of the island where there was nothing between a coming hurricane and us. There was a mountain right behind us. It worked out because it ended up turning. Then there was the missile crisis, but that was like 2018. Yeah. I feel like there was one more thing that was absolutely bizarre when we all gathered. Oh, ask her. Oh, about the bird. Yes. No, I will. She just texted me a little while ago, but I think she might be. Actually, no, because there's no. She might not have left yet because there's no. When you're over the water, there's no Wi-Fi, but she might be on her way to the West Coast. Yep, Oahu does have great hiking trails. I probably won't be doing that. But Pearl Harbor is here on Oahu. My grandmother, who passed away almost 2 years ago now, I think, she worked at Pearl Harbor from the time she was 18 until she retired. Thank you, Tina. That's where she met my grandpa. I think that's where, no, maybe they met before. I think they met playing volleyball. It did sound like a macaw parrot, but I remember knowing it was a small one. Oh, DW, that's so cool. Well, hopefully we can show you some of your home. Yeah, no neuropsych. I shared the missile crisis. I did a video with Aaron about it. It was a trip. We were all here. It was, let's see, 1, 2, like 5 generations of my family. It would have literally, if the missile crisis, if that was real, would have taken out my entire biological family because we all happened to be here when it happened. Of course, it was nothing. Yeah, there's banyan trees. I don't know if they're here, right? But there are tons of them around. I love seeing those too. Yeah, I need to get my bare feet in the ground. No, I'm not near the volcano, Cheryl. There's the active volcano is on the Big Island, and I'm over on Oahu, where there's volcanoes. My sister's saying she's here, but where is she? Does that mean I'm supposed to just come out? Like, what's the deal? Nahe? What does here mean? I don't see her car. Maybe she's at the gate. Oh, is that her? All right. I'll get my stuff. I'll just get my stuff. Do you want to come in? Huh? You'll be there? Okay. I'll be right there. All right, everybody. I'll be on live later. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to find out about that bird. So mahalo to everybody who's here. You will see more soon. Talk soon. Get out there and have that cult-free day.